Over the long term, children who are abused or neglected are also at increased risk for experiencing future violence, victimization, and perpetration. Substance abuse, sexually transmitted infection, delayed brain development, lower educational attainment, and limited employment opportunities. Different societies and communities may place different values on children's social behaviors and characteristics, such as independence, obedience, and emotional expression. These values, in turn, provide a basis for social evaluations and reactions in peer interaction. Best ways for self-improvement and self-development. Read every day. Learn a new language. Pick up a new hobby. Take up a new course. Create an inspirational room. Overcome your fears. Level up your skills. Wake up early. Have a weekly exercise routine. Start your life handbook. Morning blues can look like classic depression. Signs may include feeling sad, anxious, and lacking interest in anything. You may feel most down after you wake up and notice that you have no energy to start your day. Feel cranky, overslept, or found it hard to get out of bed. Feel frustrated. Practical ways to start working on self-improvement. Get out of your comfort zone. Put someone up to a challenge. Identify your blind spots. Ask for feedback. Stay focused with the to-do list. Set big, hairy, audacious goals. Acknowledge your flaws. Get into action. Learn from people who inspire you. Quit a bad habit. Cultivate a new habit. Avoid negative people. Learn to deal with difficult people. Learn from your friends. African American women have the highest rates of obesity or being overweight compared to other groups in the United States. About 4 out of 5 African American women are overweight or obese. Although many families survived the Great Depression nicely, this economic crisis proved to be especially difficult for children. If their out of work and demoralized fathers became less affectionate and less consistent in disciplining them. In 2019, non-Hispanic blacks were twice as likely as non-Hispanic whites to die from diabetes. In 2020, non-Hispanic Black African American mothers were twice as likely to receive no or late prenatal care as compared to non-Hispanic white mothers. Teens may have somewhat more negative emotional lives than children or adults because they lead stressful lives, because they have difficulty regulating their emotions at times, and because sometimes they actively choose to savor negative and mixed emotions. Recently, it has been discovered that fathers contribute about 4 times the number of new mutation as mothers do overall, and that the odds of mutation increases steadily as the father gets older because more errors are made during sperm production or meiosis. Mutations associated with autism, schizophrenia, and other disorders become more likely as the father's age increases. In 2020, suicide was the 3rd leading cause of death, respectively, for Blacks or African Americans ages 15 to 24. African American men are 6 times as likely to die from HIV infection as non-Hispanic white men. How to motivate yourself. 11 tips for self-improvement. Put your goal on the calendar. Make working toward that goal a habit. Plan for imperfection. Set small goals to build momentum. Track your progress. Reward yourself for the little wins as well as the big ones. Embrace positive peer pressure. Practice gratitude, including yourself. Do some mood lifting. Change your environment. Remember your why. What are the symptoms of sleep anxiety? When you can't sleep due to anxiety, you may experience behavioral changes, including feelings of being overwhelmed, inability to concentrate, irritability, nervousness, restlessness, sense of impending danger or doom. The term Black excellence refers to a high level of achievement, success, or ability demonstrated by an individual Black person or Black people in general. In some cases, the term is used to refer to an aspiration or goal to be achieved, or to a mindset used in the pursuit of such success. The top 12 solutions to cut poverty in the United States. Expand safety net programs to benefit all in need. Create good paying jobs that meet families' needs. Raise the minimum wage to ensure economic stability for all. Provide permanent paid family and medical leave and paid sick days. Increase worker power to rebalance the labor market. Make permanent increases to the child tax credit and earned income tax credit. Exercise slows the neurological deterioration in our brains, and decreased physical exercise will delay our brains aging by 10 years. The top 12 solutions to cut poverty in the United States. Support pay equity to create a fair labor market. Invest in affordable, high-quality child care and early childhood education. Education access to health care. Reform the criminal justice system. And enact policies that support successful reentry. Invest in affordable, accessible housing. Modernize the Supplemental Security Income Program. 10 psychological effects of being single too long. Your chances of being charitable may drop. Less empathy. A higher sense of self-esteem. Self-sabotaging your relationships. A better social life. Giving up the safety that comes from solitude can be daunting. It is easier to continue with the not-so-good habits you picked up as a single person. Adverse health issues. The will to fight for life may reduce. Focus on the actualization of goals. Kubler-Ross's 5 stages of dying: denial, anger, bargaining, depression, acceptance. Children in poverty experience more abuse and neglect. Experiencing poverty can place a lot of stress on families, which may increase the risk of child abuse and neglect. Rates of child abuse and neglect are 5 times higher for children of families with low socioeconomic status.